for coming. It's an honor for me to introduce Juana Alicia Ruiz Hernandez. She's the leader of the Women Flavors and Dreams of Mampuján, Mujeres Tejedoras de Sueños y Sabores de Mampuján. I knew about them when I was in a Fulbright Fellowship 2015 in Colombia, and I was very attracted by their work. I was conducting research on women organizations doing peaceful efforts in Colombia. And I started to read about her in magazines, and I learned about them through other organizations which I was working, and I learned about their quilts, and I really wanted to know that, to get to meet them. We finally met last summer, and when we were there with Galia and Emily Holly through a fellowship from CLACS. And when I learned about them, and also Ricardo, and also Rosa Jimenez, professor of Universidad de Cartagena, we were convinced this was the team that we had to bring to MSU. More than politicians or academics or people working in the high elites, as we have talked today, we wanted to bring the people who are really working in the communities, working with people, working in the field. So that's what we are bringing today. I want to say something about the organization that Juana leads. Women Dreams and Flavors of Mampuján is an organization located in Mampuján. Mampuján is a small village in the Caribbean coast, a region that suffered one of the most infamous massacres by paramilitary groups in 2000. Many people fled and abandoned the zone, threatened by the terror implanted by these groups and its dreadful methods. Mampuján region used to be a very peaceful region inhabited mostly by African-descended population whose means of living depend on small farming and fishing. When the paramilitary group terrorized the region and threatened them with one of their systematic massacres, the survivors fled and abandoned the village of Mampuján. Some people returned in 2006 and began rebuilding a new village that they named New Mampuján, but they haven't returned to the old place where they were. Most of them were women. Why? Because women are the survivors. And since they didn't have men, because men had been killed or recruited by some of the bands, they had to rebuild their village. How did they do that? They learned how to make quilts, and that's, they follow a traditional technique used by making quilts in the US. They were coached by a Mennonite missionary called Teresa Gardner. Weaving turned out to be a healing mechanism that helped them to cope with their past and with their trauma, to think positively in the future. Through their work, they understood by illustrating their experiences in quilts and textile, they could overcome the pain, and they created the organization that is now what Juana leads. They won the 2015 Peace Prize in Colombia, and they have been recognized since then. They have shown their work through Europe and United States, but Juana is the first time that she comes to the United States. The quilts have been in Europe and United States, but she hasn't been out of Colombia. So it's the first time that she visits United States, the first time that she comes with her quilts. So that's a very important thing for us, that she could come, not only the quilts. So I'm very happy and honored to introduce Juana. Please give her a big applause.
Muy buenas tardes, tengan todas y todos.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Tengo que decirles que estoy muriéndome del susto. Cualquier cosa, perdónenme.
I have to tell you, I am very nervous, so anything, like, you'll have to excuse me.
Para empezar, al igual que esta mañana, quiero decirles primero que vengo de una tierra muy hermosa.
To start, I'd like to say that I come from a really gorgeous place.
Una tierra productiva que tiene los mejores ríos, mares, flores, esmeraldas.
A very fertile place that has the most beautiful rivers, the emeralds.
Muchísimos tipos de flores y frutos.
So many kinds of flowers and fruits.
Y dijo Rosa, la gente más alegre, jovial, que le gusta recibir a los turistas y atenderlos bien.
And the most welcoming and nice and happy people who like to receive and welcome tourists very well.
Esa es la tierra donde nos han querido quitar los sueños, pero imposible la máquina para seguir soñando.
This is the place where our dreams, people have wanted to take our dreams away, but it's impossible to take away the machinery, the stuff that makes you keep dreaming.
Entonces, cuando vivimos en un lugar agradable, bonito, nos quieren quitar lo que tenemos, lo que quieren tener más. Y yo les voy a empezar con un video de lo que quedó de mi pueblo.
So when you have something really beautiful, people want to take it away. And I'm going to show you a video to start explaining my story.
Ricardo les explicó un poquito qué significaba un desplazamiento. ¿Qué es un desplazamiento? En Colombia, un desplazamiento por conflicto armado.
So Ricardo explained a little bit what the word displacement means. In Colombia, displacement is due to the armed conflict.
Es cuando tú estás tranquilo en el lugar donde naciste, te criaste y construiste y de repente alguien dice tienes que irte o te matamos o mata a unos cuantos para que tú salgas corriendo.
So in Colombia, displacement means when you live in a place that's beautiful and tranquil and calm, and then suddenly people come in and they tell you, you gotta go, otherwise we're gonna kill you, and then you have to go.
Y entonces él toma lo que era tuyo.
And then those people take what belongs to you.
Entonces les voy a mostrar un poquito eso.
Now we're gonna see a video.
El masacre de la comunidad de la Presa.
This is what was left of the town after the massacre and the displacement of our community.
Y como pueden ver, el pueblo tenía una infraestructura grande, amplia, porque somos afrodescendientes y somos numerosos.
So as you can see, we had a lot of infrastructure because we're Afro-Colombians, and there were a lot of us in the town.
Entonces, estamos mostrando un poquito la comunidad, las ruinas, pero también la esperanza que tenemos conmemorando cada año el acontecimiento.
So I'm showing you what was left, the ruins, but also the hope of moving forward.
Eso que están mirando es la plaza del pueblo. En esa plaza donde se mueve esta cantidad de gente fue en esa plaza donde el 11 de marzo del año 2000 el grupo paramilitar Héroes de los Montes de María reunió a toda la comunidad para decirles que los iban a matar.
So if you see this plaza here, where all these people are gathered, it was here on March 11 of the year 2000 that the paramilitary group,
Para decirles que los paramilitares.
the paramilitaries, gathered the town and they told them that they had to leave or that they were going to be killed.
Hacía un mes, el 28 de febrero del mismo año 2000, había masacrado alrededor de 60 personas en una comunidad vecina.
So the month prior, in February, 60 people had been massacred in a neighboring community.
Entonces, en el ambiente había un miedo terrible porque para nosotros los afros es tan importante hacer un duelo, enterrar a la gente, llorar, acompañarnos.
So in our community there was this terrible tension and there's this terrible fear because for us, we're Afro-Colombians and it's very important for us to have a period of mourning for the dead.
Entonces lo que estaban haciendo este grupo es que no solamente violaban a las mujeres, mataban a la gente con machete, sino que prohibían hacer un duelo y dejaban que la persona se descompusiera.
So what happened was that these paramilitary groups would not only kill people with machetes and rape women, but they would also prohibit the people from having like a wake and doing all the funeral rites that we would usually do.
Entonces esta estrategia tenía aterrorizado a todo el mundo y cuando ellos llegan y dicen que todos deben irse o les va a pasar lo mismo que a la comunidad hace del Salado. Hace un mes todo el mundo entró en pánico.
So of course, in our community, we were terrified because just a month prior, there had been a massacre in El Salado, and so everybody had all this anticipation, and we didn't know what was going to happen.
Pero entonces, en la comunidad es una comunidad de fe, como lo dijo el hermano Ricardo esta mañana.
So as Ricardo said this morning, so ours is a community of faith.
Parece una cosa que de pronto los que no tienen fe no lo van a creer, pero pasó. Ya la comunidad le habían dicho que iban a pasar cosas terribles, pero que no tuviéramos miedo porque no nos iban a tocar.
So the community had been told, terrible things are going to be happening, but don't be afraid because we're not going to touch you.
Entonces en ese momento, cuando ellos están diciendo, vamos a violar y vamos a cortar cabeza, mucha gente sigue orando a Dios y en estas montañas que ven allá.
So the paramilitaries were telling people, you know, we're going to start beheadings, we're going to start raping, and during that time, people started praying, and look at the mountains over there.
Y en esas montañas comienzan a ver seres brillantes y unas manos sobre la luna, que es lo que ven en el tapiz, que está afuera, que se llama desplazamiento.
Okay, and over those mountains, there was sort of like brilliant beings, and we saw some hands, and that's what you see over in the quilt if you look in the exhibit out there.
Entonces entendimos que no iba a pasar nada, pero no obstante ellos dicen, bueno, den gracias a Dios, no les vamos a hacer nada después de 5 horas de tener a la gente ahí, pero se tienen que ir.
So they were all in the plaza for like 5 hours and praying, and after 5 hours, suddenly the paramilitary said, okay, we're not going to do anything to you, you can leave.
Eso causó mucha tristeza porque, como les dije esta mañana, desde 1882 había historia en Mount Juan, 1880.
And that was very, very difficult for us because our town has been there since 1882.
La comunidad pasa de inmediato 1.400 personas, 1.400 personas, 245 familias pasan a la cabecera municipal, salen del pueblo y se van a un lugar más grande, ¿no? Cabecera municipal.
Okay, so 1,400 people, that included 245 families left the town and they had to go to a different municipality.
Estando en ese lugar, entonces todas las familias se van a un colegio, hacinados, uno en cuarto así, uno detrás del otro, porque no había espacio.
So these 245 families were crowded in this small school in this new location.
Pero no se habían enterado que acá arriba, en las imágenes que están viendo, en la comunidad de Las Brisas, habían seguido ese grupo, se llevaron al pastor y a 5 hombres más secuestrados.
So the paramilitary groups did take 5 people. They kidnapped 5 people and they took them over to this place over here called Las Brisas, which is close to.
Y allí en Las Brisas mataron a 12 campesinos a garrotazos y con machete y quemaron las casas. Esa es La Brisa, lo que está viendo en la imagen.
So in this place, Las Brisas, 12 farmers were murdered, and the town was burned down.
Cuando hay una guerra como esta, comienzan a aparecer enfermedades oportunistas, enfermedades mentales. Cuando digo enfermedades oportunistas como úlceras, gastritis, cáncer, demencia.
So in a conflict like this, people start getting sick. People start getting ulcers. They start getting other ailments like dementia and other kinds of things, apart from the psychological damage.
Y más que todo, la impotencia de ver que otro ser humano como tú te ocasione tanto daño.
And this comes from knowing that another human being like you could cause so much harm.
Sintiéndonos en esa impotencia de no saber qué hacer, saber que tenemos unos derechos, pero que todos siendo campesinos no sabíamos hacia dónde, ni cómo exigir, ni cómo pedir, sino solamente pelear. Cuando estás impotente y no sabes qué hacer, peleas.
So when you're in a state of vulnerability where you feel like you don't have the ability to respond, impotence, you don't know what to do. So you just you feel like you don't know where to go.
Entonces, tipo 2003, llega Ricardo Esquivia y nos dice a visitarnos como Comité Central Menonita y dice que nos organicemos.
So in the year 2003, Ricardo Esquivia came with the Mennonite community to encourage us to organize.
Y nos organizamos. Formamos una asociación que se llama Asociación para la Vida Digna y Solidaria.
And we did get organized. We formed an association called the Association for a Dignified and United Community.
Pero las mujeres no nos sentíamos representadas allí y un día le dije, Ricardo, ayúdanos, lo que necesitamos es una psicóloga.
So we, as women in the community, we went to Ricardo and we said, you know, what we really need is a psychologist, a therapist to come and work with our community.
Porque es que yo sentía que como mujeres teníamos una afectación muy fuerte porque la violencia intrafamiliar se había vuelto insoportable y necesitábamos hacer algo porque las mujeres llevábamos la rienda de todo. Bueno,
Okay, so I felt that as women, we had a situation that was unique and very, very difficult because of intra-family violence, and also we were the ones who were in charge of the families.
Porque los hombres campesinos toda su vida no podían regresar a esas montañas a trabajar porque allí estaban entonces la guerrilla y los paramilitares dándose plomo entre ellos mismos.
So what happened was that the men couldn't go back to the mountains to farm because the paramilitaries and the guerrillas were there fighting each other.
Entonces los hombres estaban impotentes y a las mujeres nos tocó tomar la rienda, hacer comida, fritos, cosas para generar ingresos.
So the men weren't really functioning, and so women had to take the lead. And so we were cooking, we were taking care of the families, we were doing everything.
En un contexto normal un hombre estaría alegre, pero en un contexto de hombre machista es otra violencia.
So in a normal environment, a man would be happy about this, but in a machista culture, no.
Entonces Ricardo efectivamente nos mandó a una psicóloga norteamericana, Teresa Heiser y su esposo Carlos, que venían de El Salvador, de unos años de estar trabajando allá.
So Ricardo sent us to a psychologist. Her name was Teresa Heiser, and she had been working in El Salvador with her husband. She came to us.
Y cuando Teresa llegó, nos propuso que reuniéramos 15 mujeres para trabajar el tema de, no sé si lo escribe, de sanidad del estrés y del trauma para aumentar la resiliencia.
So Teresa came to us with a proposal to increase our resilience facing all these traumas. It's a resilience against facing the traumas and also a way to deal with all of this stress.
Esa capacitación nos permitió entender lo que se llamaba el ciclo de la violencia.
So that the training that we received helped us to understand what we call the cycle of violence.
Y ese ciclo nos enseñaba que era necesario conocer el origen de la violencia para poder romperlo.
And what we learned was that it's important to understand the origins of the violence in order to break the cycle of violence.
Cuando entendimos esto, entonces ya estábamos cosiendo nuestras historias.
When we came to this understanding,
Individuales, historias individuales.
when we came to this understanding, we had already started weaving our individual stories.
Y era espacios tan bonitos porque podíamos generar confianza, que era lo que Ricardo decía, que lo primero que acaba un conflicto es la confianza. Entonces allí estábamos generando confianza.
And it was really nice because in those spaces we were building trust, and this goes to what Ricardo was saying about the importance of building trust.
Y era tan fuerte el hecho de poder sacar dolor, sacar pena y trabajar juntos, que comenzamos a decir, por ejemplo, mi mamá tiene apenas 85 años, en ese tiempo puede tener, bueno, mi mamá tenía como 75 años, y mi mamá no sabía que a mí me habían abusado sexualmente cuando tenía 6 añitos.
So those spaces were really empowering. We got to share stories, and for instance, my mother, who at that time was 70 years old, she didn't know that I had been abused sexually when I was 8.
Y después que me atreví a contar porque ya me sentía sana, me sentía un poco libre, entonces otra compañerita, la menor del grupo, entonces contó que cuando ella tenía 5 también la abusaron.
And
A su mamá que también era tejedora.
So,
Lo siento.
no, so when Juana Alicia told her story, other women started daring to tell their own stories of abuse. And one woman told a story that she had also been abused when she was 5, and her mother was present at the weaving session.
Entonces decidimos hacer, ya estando sana, y contábamos y narrábamos, entonces decidimos salir a ayudar a otra gente.
So
Otras mujeres.
we had started healing, and we decided that we also, since we had healed, we wanted to go out and help other people heal.
Y fue tan bonito poder caminar por los mismos lugares que caminaron haciendo daño los paramilitares, pero nosotros dando vida.
And it was so nice to be able to walk down the same paths and the same lanes where the paramilitaries had taken life away. We were going down those lanes, trying to heal.
Después que ya habíamos ido por muchos lugares, entonces decidimos en el 2008 hacer nuestra historia como pueblo afrodescendiente. 2008.
So in the year 2008, we decided to collectively tell the story of our people as Afro-descendants.
Y entonces nació una colección de 11 telares.
So at that time, we created a collection of 11 quilt makers.
Esos 11 telares representan nuestra historia desde que éramos libres en África hasta que pasamos por ese gran mar, que es el telar que está allá afuera, hasta nuestra esperanza de libertad.
So excuse me, I misspoke. So they created 11 quilts to tell the story of the Afro-descendants from the time when they came from Africa to the time of liberation and to the present.
Cuando ya sentíamos esa libertad tan grande, entonces Ricardo nos iba capacitando en lo que eran nuestros derechos, las rutas de exigibilidad de derechos.
So after the quilts, we started also receiving training in terms of what our rights were and ways to, how can I say this, ways to fight for our rights.
Y entonces en ese momento, bueno, me voy a devolver un poco porque me adelanté. En el 2005 ya estábamos capacitados por Ricardo, desde 2003 al 2005 en exigibilidad de derechos. Por favor, me corrige.
So Ricardo trained us between the years 2003 and the years 2005 in how to become more empowered and fight for our rights.
Entonces pudimos interlocutar con el Estado y lograr, hablar con el Estado y lograr que nos priorizaran en lo que iba a ser un proceso de paz o de justicia transicional.
And so we started dialoguing with the state about what we're calling the transitional process of justice.
Que son las imágenes que voy a estar pasando.
And these are the images that I'm showing you now.
Este proceso fue en el gobierno de un presidente que en este momento es la oposición de este proceso de paz.
So that happened under the governance of the party that is no longer in power. It's the opposing party at this time.
Y consistía en que los paramilitares, las cabecillas, se entregaran, contaran todos los desastres que habían hecho y cuanto más contaran, más penas rebajaban.
So at that time, the government had signed an agreement with the paramilitaries, and in exchange for the paramilitaries telling the truth and laying down their arms, they got reduced sentences.
Pero a las víctimas se les iba a garantizar la verdad, la reparación, las garantías de no repetición y la justicia.
So, and through these agreements with the government, victims were guaranteed the truth, they were guaranteed reparations, they were guaranteed that this was not going to repeat, these atrocities were not going to repeat,
La justicia.
and justice.
Entonces nosotros, yo creo que gracias a Dios, logramos que se empezaran unas reparaciones en la comunidad.
So thanks to this process, that we began a process of reparations for the community.
Esta reparación logró un impacto muy fuerte en la comunidad.
So these reparations had a huge impact on the community.
Y eso, más otras acciones que hicimos, logró que en el 2015 nos dieran el Premio Nacional de Paz.
And thanks to those actions, we received the Peace Prize in Colombia in the year 2015.
Y cuando digo a esas acciones, me refiero a que no solamente fueron los tapices, fue diferentes estrategias que hicimos para poder mantenernos juntos y reclamar juntos. Voy a mostrarles imágenes.
So when I refer to the actions that we took towards building peace, it wasn't just the quilts, it was also what we did to claim our rights.
Estrategias como estas que consisten en conmemorar cada año lo que había acontecido para no olvidar.
And every year we commemorated what happened to build memory, and so we wouldn't forget what we went through.
Con sus padres, los familiares que vienen de otros lugares, las generaciones que saben de sus costumbres, que forman parte de su pasado ancestral y que comparten con
Como pueden ver en el video, niños, jóvenes, hombres, mujeres, todos nos integramos.
As you can see in the video, all of us were together, kids, men, women, everyone.
Y miren que no necesitamos dinero, miren que lo que estamos usando es un saco donde se mete yuca, ñame, arroz.
And see, we don't do this with a lot of money, so you don't need a lot of money. We were just using like sacks that carry yuca,
Un
rice,
caballo.
horses.
Y de esta manera colectivamente nos fuimos sanando y empoderando.
And with actions like these, collectively we started healing and empowering ourselves.
Entonces, hasta allí pudimos entender nosotros la importancia de lo que era estar sano.
And like this, we understood the importance of being healed and being healthy.
Y miramos que el arte tiene unos objetivos muy claros y que los logró en nuestras vidas. Tiene objetivos o impactos muy claros y lo logró en nuestras vidas.
So it has clear objectives, and it has clear impacts and it affected us.
Y miramos que los seres humanos no se preparan para la paz, se preparan para la guerra.
And notice that human beings don't prepare for peace, they prepare for war.
Pero el arte nos prepara para la paz.
But art prepares us for peace.
Yo no conozco ningún arte que sea bélico,
I don't know of any art that is bellicose.
pero sí, ese arte nos permitía mantener una resistencia,
Yeah, and that art helped us maintain a resistance.
hacer una denuncia no verbal.
To denounce in a way that wasn't verbal.
También nos desarmaba.
It also de-armed us. We laid down our own weapons.
Entonces, desarmados, podíamos llegar con calma a los perpetradores y poderles decir, te perdono.
And in this way, we were able to go to the perpetrators and to say, we forgive you.
Pero antes de decirle te perdono, pudimos dialogar con ellos.
And before forgiving the perpetrators, we were able to dialogue with them, to talk to them.
Y allí logramos que ellos y el Estado, que también participó en las masacres,
And in this way, we were in this way, the state and the perpetrators, because the state also was complicit in the massacres.
pudieran decir la verdad.
So we got the state and the perpetrators to actually tell the truth.
Y la verdad era que ellos confesaran por qué desplazaron.
And the truth was, we needed to know why they were displacing our towns.
Ya que ellos decían que todos los desplazamientos eran porque nosotros como campesinos éramos guerrilleros, que decían antes, decían eso.
So before, they used to accuse us of being part of the guerrillas, and that was the excuse they used to displace us, but that wasn't the truth.
Entonces dijeron, la verdad es que poderosos y congresistas necesitan la tierra para hacer cultivos grandes.
And so they told us that the truth was that congressmen and women and people in power needed those lands to cultivate their own crops.
Y eso lo pudieron hacer en algo que fue histórico en Colombia y que logramos, y fue en unas audiencias en la comunidad.
And that was achieved, this process of truth-telling was achieved in a way that was historic because it took place in these meetings, in these forums in our communities.
Es decir, que la magistrada saliera del tribunal en la capital y instalara el tribunal en la comunidad.
So it was historic because the magistrates from the cities installed the tribunals in our towns.
Allí no sé si alcanzan a ver a la magistrada, acá los magistrados.
So there you can see the magistrates.
Ahí está.
They're up there.
Allí en una mesita y con unas ramitas tapándose está instalado el tribunal.
So there you can see that they have this little table and those little branches that are just.
Pero lo más fuerte fue que aceptamos por primera vez que los perpetradores, el de blanco y el de amarillo, vinieran a la comunidad a pedir perdón.
And it was historic because the perpetrators came to the town. So the guy in the white and the guy in the yellow, the perpetrators, came to the town to ask forgiveness.
Y de esta manera toda la comunidad podía participar de una audiencia.
And in this way, the entire community was able to participate in this forum.
Fue algo muy impresionante porque por primera vez las víctimas perdonan públicamente a los victimarios.
And it was something that was just incredibly impressive because for the first time, the victims forgave the perpetrators.
Entonces, todo este proceso permitió el tema de reconciliación en la región y se propició para que siguiera en Colombia.
And so all of this began a process of reconciliation that started multiplying around different parts of Colombia.
Bueno, este proceso fue muy largo y seguramente estoy olvidando cosas que son importantes, pero yo quisiera como terminar y permitir que me hicieran preguntas o no sé, quien quiera ampliar también puede hablar para no sé, no quedarme como de pronto en algo que tal vez ustedes quieren escuchar algo más y no sé. Esta es la entrada de mi pueblo, Mampuhan.
This is the entrance to Mampuhan, her town. So this has been a long session. So Juan Alicia would like to open the floor to questions. If you'd like to start that, it's great.
Bueno.
Maybe I would like one question myself. I would like you to tell us a little bit about the quilts. Quisiera que nos contaras un poquito acerca de los tapices.
Okay.
O sea, de una manera general, cómo llegaron a hacer los tapices y cómo se hacen los tapices.
Es que estuve buscando la forma de conseguir el video donde narramos paso a paso, pero no lo puedo abrir.
¿Alguien puede ayudar?
So
Ahora no puedo
we
salir.
have a video that explains the process, how the quilts were made and the stories. We're trying to open it right now because the internet, I think, won't work.
The internet doesn't work.
Bueno, pero entonces les voy explicando. La técnica consiste en tomar el dolor, en tomar eso que nos ha causado internamente, nos ha lastimado.
So I'm going to explain how the quilt making process works. It involves taking all of that pain and all of those things that hurt us,
Manipularlo en la medida en que lo dibujamos, lo sacamos de acá y lo pasamos a un papel y lo dibujamos.
so to take it out from where it is inside you, and then to put it on paper and start to draw.
Y cuando está allí, entonces lo analizamos y lo pasamos a una tela donde tenemos que pullarla con agujas.
So then, from the paper, the drawings, we have to transfer that to the cloth, and we do that with needles, because then at that point we're actually sewing.
Y parece chistoso, pero es que hay algo mágico o terapéutico el hecho de pullar tus demonios o pullar lo que te atormenta. Sacarlo y molestarlo y tocarlo y no esconderlo.
So there's something magical about taking those needles and sticking them in the cloth, because it's kind of a way of exorcising all the terrible things that you're feeling.
Bueno, entonces, cuando haces eso, ya lo puedes plasmar y lo puedes mirar. Eso que tenías miedo de recordar, ya lo vas a mirar, pero de una manera distinta.
So then, when you have that product, you can look at it and you look at what happened in a different light.
A mí no se me olvida nunca, y creo que yo le conté a Elvira, el testimonio de una pastora evangélica de muchos años. Le mataron a su esposo, pastor.
So I'm never going to forget the story of a woman. She was an evangelical minister whose husband had been murdered.
Entonces, ella, cuando le mataron a su esposo, sintió tanta rabia y tanta impotencia que jamás volvió a hablar.
And so when they murdered her husband, this minister, she felt so impotent. She didn't know what to do. She stopped talking. She lost the ability to talk.
Cuando llegamos, ella dijo, yo no vine, me trajeron.
And when we arrived, she told us, she's like, I didn't come here. I was brought here to this workshop.
Entonces empezamos y ella dijo, no voy a hablar.
And when we started, she said, I'm not going to say anything.
Pero como es una técnica que no puede ser obligada, le dijimos, pastora, solamente observe, no haga nada. Y eran 15 mujeres también que habían pasado por cosas terribles, las que estaban allí trabajando.
And there were 15 women there. And what we did was that nobody's forced to speak. So we just said, okay, you can just observe, just watch what we're doing.
Ella entonces le dijimos, ¿podemos hacer tu historia? Y ella dijo, no, no.
And so then we offered her, we said, can we weave your story? Can we do this?
Entonces ella es negra, afrodescendiente.
She is Afro-descendant.
Y nosotros hicimos a su esposo también en tela, cortamos tela, buscamos tela marrón y lo hicimos.
And so we did a figure of her husband, like with using dark cloth.
Entonces ella estaba allí en silencio observando lo que hacíamos. Entonces en un momento, el segundo día, después que habíamos cantado, nos habíamos hecho masaje, habíamos orado, porque eran 4 días que íbamos a estar allí.
So it was a workshop. It was 4 days, and we prayed, we gave each other massages, and so we were there the whole time.
Entonces ella se acercó y le dijo a mi compañera, mi esposo no era negro.
So then, after we had created a figurine, a brown figurine for her husband, she came to one of the women and she was like, my husband wasn't black.
Entonces mi compañera dijo, no era negro, entonces pastora, ¿de qué color era? Entonces busque la tela usted misma, porque ya yo hice mucho trabajo.
So then we were like, well, what color was he? And then she said, and then we were like, well, then you fix it, because this is a lot of work.
Entonces ella comenzó a buscar y sacó la tela y se la dio.
So then she started looking for the cloth, and she found the right color, and she gave it to us.
Ella dijo muy orgullosa, él era blanco.
And she said very, like, with a lot of pride, she's like, he was white.
Ella se sentó otra vez por allá y mi compañera entonces lo hizo otra vez y le puso una camisa de rayitas azules y le puso un pantalón blanco.
So then my friend redid that part of the quilt, and she put him there, and he had a.
Esa era Avelina.
Her name was Avelina.
Entonces ella se acercó y miró y dijo, quítale esa camisa porque él no tenía camisa. O sea, ella estaba hablando. Antes no hablaba ni una palabra.
So at the second time that the husband was put on the quilt, he was wearing like a striped shirt. And Adelina, who's the woman, she told him that he didn't wear shirts, so that they had to get rid of that. But this was a big step forward because she hadn't been saying anything before.
Y entonces mi compañera lo había hecho, no sé, como así, digamos, caído así. Entonces ella dijo, pero es que él no cayó así. Entonces mi compañera Adriana le dijo, no, pastora, usted es muy exigente. Haga favor y párese y venga a coserlo usted mismo.
So then the husband in the quilt, he was like laying kind of like this. And Adelina looked at him and she was like, that's not what like my husband looked like when he was fallen. And so her friend told Adelina, like, well, you're asking for too much. You're just super demanding, so you got to do this yourself.
Entonces se sentó y comenzó a coser.
And so Adelina sat down and she started sewing herself.
Y estando cosiendo, ahí estaban psicólogos apoyándonos, porque nosotros no somos psicólogas, siempre nos apoyan psicólogos que son expertos en emergencias emocionales. No sé.
So during this work, there are psychologists there because when we do this work, we have counselors and psychologists who are supporting us.
Y ella soltó la aguja de repente y comenzó a gritar y a gritar y a gritar y a llorar, y ella no había llorado antes.
So all of a sudden, while she was doing this work, Adelina, she dropped the needles and she started screaming and yelling and crying, and she hadn't expressed any of that prior to that.
Y eso fue muy importante porque entonces nos reunimos y todas lloramos y todas oramos y cantamos y de ahí ella salió muy, muy diferente. Y para no alargar la historia, ella siguió cosiendo hasta los 4 días, siguió cosiendo.
So after that, that was actually very, very important. All of us together, we started praying, all of us started crying. There were 15 women there. And Adelina, really, that was a significant moment for her.
Y al final, alguien siempre tiene que explicar la obra que se hace colectiva. Y ella dijo, yo quiero ir a la comunidad y yo lo quiero explicar.
And in the end, there's one person who explains the quilt to the rest of the community, and she decided that she wanted to tell the story of that quilt.
Porque estábamos en un lugar apartado, donde había un río, los árboles, donde había un ambiente propicio para podernos relajar y dialogar.
Because we were in this place that was really nice, there was like a river, it was like, very calming, and so it was like a good place in order to have a conversation.
Y cuando ella llegó a la comunidad a explicar ese tapiz, todo el mundo lloró y fue una cosa tan bonita que a mí me marcó mi vida.
So when she came to the community and she explained the significance of that quilt, everybody cried, and it was so beautiful that it marked me for life.
Bueno, entonces no sé si tienen alguna otra pregunta. Ay, como dijo Rosita, si no preguntan porque todo quedó claro o todo quedó bien, ¿verdad?
What form did the reparaciones take? The government, was it housing,
Bueno, esa sentencia logramos que fuera, esa sentencia logramos que fuera construida en la comunidad. También fue algo bonito, que no la emitieron allá, sino que la construimos en la comunidad. Las medidas que iban en la sentencia, las medidas.
So the sentence, they got to apply it within the community.
Y nosotros solicitamos una reparación individual, de acuerdo al daño que cada quien tuvo.
So they asked for like an individual reparation in order to.
Perdona, pero quiero que mientras voy hablando vayan viendo las imágenes estas, que responda un poquito a lo que voy a ir diciendo.
So this reparation, they asked for the reparation to be applied for everyone individually.
Bueno, y que vayan mirando las imágenes.
Just she wants you to look at the pictures while she's giving you the answers.
El letrero dice caminando hacia la reparación integral de las víctimas.
The sign says walking to the. What does it say? Walking towards reparation and of the victims.
Bueno, y algunas medidas colectivas.
They asked also for reparations that were for like the community.
Que me llevaría mucho tiempo explicarlas, como museo, escuela, salud, educación, museo, escuela, educación, calles.
So this would take a long time for her to
Casas.
explain, but it included museums, housing, schools,
Proyectos productivos,
different projects,
etc.
Museo de
among
qué?
others.
Museo de la memoria de las víctimas.
These museums were about the memories of all the victims that were falling.
Pero bueno, lo que quiero llegar es que la sentencia, Ricardo que es abogado, sabe que la sentencia es una de las más bonitas. Es una de las más bonitas.
This is one of the most beautiful sentences that have been
The
made.
word is no sentence. What is the word?
Like the court decision,
The decision.
yeah, the
Escrita en
decisions,
papel.
yeah.
Pero como muchas cosas en Colombia, es hermosa en papel, pero falta ver la implementación o la realidad.
But like a lot of things in Colombia, they look very beautifully on the paper, but it was hard to bring them to reality.
Y por eso le decía que miraran las imágenes.
That's why I'm asking you to look at the
Eso
pictures.
fue una marcha que tuvimos que hacer todos nos tuvimos que ir caminando para Cartagena.
So this is a march when all of us in our community, we walked to Cartagena.
Para exigirle al Estado que nos cumpliera esa sentencia.
So that way, we were demanding the government to, fulfill this decision to.
Y eso es vergonzoso porque resulta que ya con los contactos que teníamos y la gente que conocíamos, que tenía más conocimiento que nosotros,
It was very embarrassing because with all the people that we knew that had more knowledge than us, that had a lot of knowledge about what was happening,
y lo que habíamos leído
and
también,
everything that we read,
y lo que estábamos viendo.
and everything that we saw.
Entonces percibimos que el Estado había puesto una ley para favorecer a los victimarios, pero no le iba a cumplir a las víctimas.
So we got to the conclusion that the government had put the decision was to benefit the perpetrators, but not to benefit the victims of this conflict.
Y ya estaba emitida la pena de los victimarios que pasaron de 40 años a 8 añitos solamente de prisión.
So the decision was that before they were sentenced to 40 years, now they were going to be sentenced to only 8 years in prison.
Y para nosotros eso no era problema,
And it was okay for us
porque estábamos convencidos que la cárcel no los iba a componer.
because we were sure that jail wasn't going to fix these people.
Lo que era doloroso era saber que se estaba terminando el plazo para esa ley que era transicional.
So what was very hurtful to us is that the deadline for this law that was transitional.
Y ya estaba cursando
Was
otra
very
ley
close.
que era una nueva ley donde era irrisorio lo que se le iba a indemnizar a las víctimas.
So after this deadline was met,
Un poquito, no sé.
there was law that wouldn't give the victims as much as they deserve it.
Entonces tocó hacer, bueno, teníamos mucha rabia.
So we were very angry.
Ricardo siempre nos alentaba que exigiéramos sin violencia.
Ricardo was always cheering us up, like, you know, like telling us to just like demand things, but in a specific way.
Y no se imaginan todo lo que tuvimos que hacer para llamar la atención de la comunidad internacional.
And we had to do a lot to get the international community to pay attention to us.
O sea, muchas estrategias.
There were many different strategies.
No solo los telares, también dramas
Not only the quilts, also dramas.
en la comunidad, en Cartagena, en Bogotá,
Dramas.
dramatizado, como mimos, no sé. Teatro.
Like theater, yeah.
Sí, nos tocó hacer todo eso para decir, mira, esto no puede ser una burla para las víctimas.
So we had to do all these things, so we the government would like look over us and they'll give the victims what they deserve it.
Y bueno, documentamos mucho y escribimos mucho a muchos países y a muchos gobiernos también.
We gathered all this information and we wrote all the different governments and all different entities about the problem.
Entonces, en agosto de 2012 logramos que se pagara, indemnizara, es decir, se pagara en plata el daño causado.
So in August of 2012, we got the government to give us an indemnification for the harm that had been caused.
Y ahí luchando y empujando se han ido cumpliendo algunas medidas colectivas.
And pushing, we have been able to get what we've been asking for.
Como un tractor para la comunidad,
Like a
un
translator,
camión,
a
un
truck.
centro de acopio, un lugar donde se guardan los productos.
Like a
para
warehouse.
una escuela,
School.
arreglo de calles, de algunas calles,
We asked them to fix our roads, like some of them.
implementación de proyectos productivos a término medio
Some productive projects, yeah.
y muchas otras que estamos todavía luchando.
And many other different demands that we've been asking for and we're working on right
No
now.
sé si le respondí a todo eso. Bueno,
¿Cambió digamos, el estatus de la mujer dentro de la comunidad cuando han empezado a hacer todo este tipo de cosas? No sé si puedes hablarnos un poco
Sí.
más sobre eso, la
Fuertemente.
transformación de la comunidad.
sí.
So he's
Ah.
asking if the role of women changed after all this happened in the community.
Sí, mira que yo recuerdo cuando comenzó todo esto, yo era la única profesional en la comunidad. Y cuando yo hablaba, por lo general, bueno, mi esposo, no quería decirlo, pero mi esposo y otro líder decía, cállese, vaya a lavar los platos.
So yes, the role that women played in the community did change a lot. At the beginning, especially like her husband and other men asked her to just like shut up, don't say anything and go wash the dishes.
Porque casi siempre yo tenía una idea distinta o tenía algo que objetar a algo que decían porque no sentía a las mujeres allí incluidas.
So she always had objections, she always had something to say because she was not happy with the fact that women were not included.
Para dar un ejemplo, en la marcha, cuando hicimos la marcha, hubo una discusión en la noche, cuando hicimos la primera noche, me voy a devolver, duramos 3 días caminando.
Okay, so it took them 3 days walking, when they were marching.
Entonces la primera noche hicimos la evaluación del primer día.
So the first day at night, they gathered up to talk about like what had happened during the day.
Entonces yo dije que ese botiquín no tenía equidad de género.
Sewing basket, sewing kit.
So the sewing kit didn't have gender identity.
Porque ahí no había elementos para mujeres como la menstruación, algunos cólicos y cosas así.
Because this kit didn't have like stuff that women needed, such as like women like pads, tampons, or like different like medicine for cramps, like that.
First aid kit.
Okay.
You mean first aid kit.
Una cosa tan sencilla y generó una discusión muy grande. Y me mandaron a callar.
So it was a very simple subject, and people were like, got upset a little about it, and they were arguing, and it was something very simple that could have been fixed easily.
Y cuando decía que porque siempre los proyectos productivos venían encaminados siempre hacia el hombre.
So she was saying that why, like, what was the reason that all these projects were all towards like males, and they were not considering women.
Y les explicaba que las mujeres sí éramos campesinas, pero también hacíamos otro tipo de actividad que no era solamente arrancar una mata de yuca y cortar un gajo de plátano.
That, yeah, women were farmers, but it was not the only work that they did. Other things like, you know, they would cut different crops and like harvest them and do other things that they were capable of and that they were like allowed to do.
Voy a hacer un paréntesis. Estos son los dramatizados que estaba diciendo
Oh, so these are the different performances that they did besides the quilts
en otras ciudades
in different cities around the city.
para llamar la atención.
To call people's attention.
Entonces ese asunto fue tan fuerte que si no habíamos luchado como mujeres, hoy no tuviéramos la proyección que tenemos de mujeres empresarias.
Okay, so all this situation like led us to just like take the lead, and that's why we're like entrepreneurs women that we wouldn't have like raised our voice.
Y hoy en día, dentro de esta empresa que estamos formando de hacer telares alegres para vender,
And today, thanks to this this business that we're working on,
hay hombres incluidos cosiendo, que también se llama
we have men that are sewing as well.
Mujeres Tejiendo Sueños y Sabores de Paz. Los hombres se llaman
This
Mujeres
group-
Tejiendo Sueños y Sabores.
But this group is called Mujeres de Women, women dreams and
Y Sabores de Paz.
and flavors of peace.
Sí, entonces querían cambiar el nombre y dijimos, no señor.
So they wanted to change the name, but we said no, we're not going to change it.
No, sir.
Bueno,
No, sir. There's one more question.
Tío,
Gracias. ¿Cuáles planes tienen para el futuro?
sí, bueno.
So what are the plans for the future?
En este momento tenemos un proyecto que para mí es hermosísimo. Ojalá y podamos seguir imágenes.
We're working a beautiful project, and she's trying to find the pictures to show you what we're working on.
Empezamos con una iniciativa que se llamó Soy Paz.
There's one initiative that is called Soy Paz, which means I am peace.
Esto consistía en tomar los productos del medio y convertirlos en alimentos.
So this project is about taking the resources that are in the environment and turning it into food.
Inicialmente para que la comunidad se nutriera en medio de la escasez,
So this idea was to feed the community when we were like in the starvation.
pero después pensado en un tema productivo.
But this was thought in the productive way.
Y es tan triste porque hay una cadena hotelera que ¿cuál es su nombre? Que Galia, no, vi la empresa que nos quiere apoyar, la vi en tu diapositiva, que se llama Cotelco.
So there is a hotel,
It's a trade association.
it's a trade association called Cotelco.
Es una cadena hotelera que quiere comprar nuestros dulces o mermeladas.
So they want to buy our like sweets and like different jellies.
Porque tenemos muchos años haciendo esas mermeladas y ya son muy buenas.
Because we've been making this jelly for different
Lo
kind of
dicen los
jellies
hoteleros.
for many years. That's what the hotel businessman said.
Pero lastimosamente no contamos con la infraestructura adecuada para que el INVIMA, no sé cómo se llama aquí, nos dé permiso para poder pedir alimentos. No sé.
Like the health flies.
Bueno, no
Yes,
tenemos los
they
permisos.
doesn't have like the infrastructure that help them to, you know, get approved through like the FDA version in Colombia. It's called INVIMA.
Y así no podemos venderlo.
So we cannot sell these products to them.
Entonces, estamos empezando a producir telares alegres.
So we're trying, so we're starting to work to produce happy quilts.
Yeah, happy motifs quilts.
Simples, alegres. Allí trabajan jovencitos, hombres, mujeres y se comercializan.
So in this quilts we have young people, we have men and women that are working on the different quilts and we're selling them.
No sé si alguien me ayuda aquí para poder mostrar estas imágenes de la parte productiva de alimentos. No dejan ver. Bueno, no sé si alcanzan a mirar. Esa es la parte productiva. Bueno. Nosotros con la plata del Premio Nacional de Paz, que fueron 70 millones de pesos que ganamos,
With the money that we that was granted to us through the National Peace Novel,
compramos un terreno
we bought land.
y allí un arquitecto y un ingeniero nos hicieron una infraestructura, un diseño.
So an architect and an engineer designed the plans.
Ajustado a nuestros sueños. Yo les digo, ajustado a nuestros sueños ¿ya? Ahora, el sueño era tener en la carretera troncal, una carretera principal,
So our dream was to have like by
que
the
queda
road,
frente a
like
Mampuján,
the road that was in front of the town, Mapujan,
un taller de mermeladas
a workshop, a jelly workshop,
y un taller de procesamiento de alimentos típicos.
and a workshop to process.
Pero caminando se encuentran entonces con un taller de costuras
And like while you're walking through like that street, you would be able to find a workshop, like a sewing workshop,
que tienen mesas donde la gente puede trabajar,
that would have like different tables where people come work.
pero estas mesas se convierten también en una mesa para masajes.
But these tables are also equipped so you can, people can get massages in them. It's like a massaging table.
Y las personas pueden venir y hacer su duelo, pero también se le puede hacer masoterapia.
So people can come and they can learn there are people that have died, and they can also get therapy and massages, like relaxing massages.
Y hay un lugar así que es un círculo así donde la persona puede caminar y caminando e ir meditando.
There's also an area in this workshop where people can just like walk in circles and start meditating.
Hasta llegar a un jardín
And they walk
con
until they end
plantas
up
aromáticas.
in a garden that has different like herbs and different like plants that help people to relax and feel better.
Pero en ese lugar se pueden quedar y se pueden recrear. La idea es
So people can stay here and can stay there and like relax, but the idea is
que nos visite mucha gente
they want a lot of people to come visit them.
y puedan mirar que tan solo a 1:20 de Cartagena
And so they can see that only an hour and a half from Cartagena
aconteció un hecho terrible,
happened something so terrible,
pero de las cenizas brotó esperanza.
but they built something out of it with a lot of hope.
Y no crean que el que va a llegar va a salir llorando, va a salir relajado.
If you go there, you're not going to be crying and you're not going to feel sad. You're going to feel relaxed and you're going to be happy.
Esa es la idea. Rosita, a través del observatorio, ha llevado unos grupos de jóvenes.
So that is the idea of the workshop. So Rosa has brought many people from the observatory to show them.
De la Universidad Winnipeg, ¿verdad, Rosita? Winnipeg, de Notre Dame.
From
Winnipeg
the
en Canadá
University
y
of
Notre Dame de Estados
Of
Unidos.
Notre Dame and Winnipeg
Winnipeg en Canadá y Notre Dame de Canadá.
and Notre Dame.
Y los jóvenes se quedan en nuestras casas
And all these people stay with them in their
y comen nuestra
houses
comida.
and they eat their food.
Y están los repartimos por familias.
you know, they assign different, like the different students and different people that come from these countries to different families, and they can stay with them.
Y pueden experimentar como en carne propia lo que es vivir allí.
So they can see like by themselves what's to live there.
No sé si miraron, las calles no tienen pavimento, van a dormir de pronto en una hamaca o en una camita pequeña.
You can sleep in a hammock or like a little bed, like you get the whole experience of
Pero
being
van a
part of
mirar
the
que hay,
community.
pero van a mirar que hay amor, tranquilidad, armonía, y eso es muy bello.
But they can tell that these people receive them with a lot of love, and they're happy to have them there.
Y no es conformismo, porque seguimos exigiendo nuestros derechos.
But they're still demanding their rights.
Bueno, muchísimas gracias.
Thank you.